Hey everyone, today we are hiking another Bay Area hidden gem. We're hiking through the Redwoods at Bear Creek Redwoods Open Preserve. Located just several miles from the town of Los Gatos, California, Bear Creek Redwoods Open Preserve is a great local option to hike through tall redwood trees, with some being old growth and massive. The parking lot has roughly 50 spaces, but due to the preserve's popularity, parking can be challenging during peak times. Next to the parking lot is a small lake with an ADA-compliant nature trail around it. There are also several restrooms. Make sure to grab a map at the information board if you need one. To hike through the redwoods, the trails are located across the street. Please be careful when crossing. The hike is a loop, and I chose to do it in a counterclockwise direction. I felt that the elevation gain was a little more gradual in this direction. The hike was roughly 5.5 miles, with about 1,100 feet of elevation gain. It took me just over 2.5 hours, and I would rate the difficulty of this hike as a 5 out of 10 medium. Alright, so right away from the trailhead, you start to go up switchbacks to gain elevation. So after about 1.25 miles and 600 feet of elevation gain, you're going to hit this intersection right here. And so if you're running short on time and want to go to the old growth redwoods, you'll just go to the left over here. You'll go to the left over here, and that's where those are. But if you want to do the loop, we'll go to the right and we'll hit the old growth afterwards. Here is a better view of the intersection. The left side or straight will go downhill, while the right will go uphill. Alright, so just a quick update. It's been a little over 2 miles with just under 900 feet of elevation gain. Looks like we've gone as high as we're going to go on this loop here, and we're going to start to go back down now. You can see as we go back down this series of switchbacks that will be going down in the backside here. So after about 2.5 miles, you'll actually cross Webb Creek here. So after almost 3 miles, you'll hit this intersection with the Madrone Knoll Trail, I think. It's supposed to go up to Bear Peak. Let me know in the comments if you've actually been up there, if it's worth going up there or not. So after about 3.25 miles, we've been descending kind of out in this clearing right here, going downhill. And after that clearing, you'll see the sign right here telling you that the trail is to the left. And once you go into the trail, you'll start to go back into the redwoods. So after about 4.5 miles, we've kind of reached the famous trees in this hike. These are massive redwoods where they had branches that sprouted another tree out of them. The camera just doesn't do justice to how massive these trees are. So after about 4.75 miles, we've reached the intersection again where we started the loop, where we're closing it now, and I'm going to go ahead and go straight back to the parking lot. Alright, I think that'll do it for this video. If you like the hike through the Redwoods, hope you'll agree that it's a nice hidden gem within the South Bay here. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.